Hello and welcome back to Zach's podcast with your host Zach Hurst. Today we'll be talking about aliens and why we are all in danger. Now, a lot of people are going to make fun of this subject, but they just don't know the truth. So let's start with some facts here. So you had the Voyagers 1 and 2 that were the satellites made in the 1960s to explore the outer regions of our solar system. The team that made the Voyagers 1 and 2 decided to put a golden vinyl on both satellites that includes the sounds of Earth, images of Earth, and our accomplishments and coordinates of Earth, which is mapped out in a very intelligent and precise way. Now, I have a question for all the listeners here. Why would we do this? Why would we do this? Aliens will find these coordinates, find us, and either kill us or the human race will become slaves to these extraterrestrials. This is a serious problem. This is a real problem. What were these scientists thinking when they were making coordinates to Earth for extraterrestrial life to find? I have someone with me today that is an expert in extraterrestrials. Marty Cummings, how are you doing?
You know, I'm all right. I've been better, but today is another day. That's all I have to say.
All right, for all the listeners that are tuning in now, Marty Cummings has dedicated his life and education to researching extraterrestrials. Marty, is it true that NASA sent coordinates of Earth into space?
Well, if you look at the Voyager files, which, were written by people with vested interest in NASA, so you can't truly trust it. But what it says in those files is that the scientists who made Voyager 1 and 2 deliberately put the coordinates to Earth on those ships.
Now, is it true that there's a possibility that aliens could find these coordinates?
Well, of course there's a possibility that these aliens are going to find the coordinates to Earth because now they're out there, okay? Now, think about this. Aliens could be anything. Most likely, they're far beyond us in terms of intelligence. So, of course, if they get these Voyager ships, they'll be able to find us, most likely.
So, Marty, what is the probability that these aliens will be bloodthirsty for the human race?
Well, you have to look at every other living species that we know, okay? There are plants that use other plants for their own well-being. They will kill other plants, okay? There are animals that eat other animals, okay? We kill our own people. Now, what evidence is there to say that any aliens are going to be friendly? We're not friendly. Why would the aliens be friendly?
All right, for the people tuning in right now, you heard it live from Marty Cummings, an expert in extraterrestrials, that aliens will come and kill the human race. Marty, any final thoughts? What can we do to prepare for this alien takeover? What can we do?
Well, listen, I'm doing all I can. I'm just trying to bring awareness of this problem to the American people, most especially. And that's a dangerous thing. I mean, I'm trying to uncover the truth about this situation. This is something that got many people killed, including JFK. Think about that. I'm trying to bring the truth here, okay? NASA made the Voyagers and put Earth's coordinates on them, okay, and sent it out. Okay, now who funds NASA? The American government. Okay, there are people in the government who are giving NASA money. You think they didn't tell NASA, hey, put Earth's coordinates on the Voyagers, okay? This is deeply rooted in the governing body of the United States, okay? Usually in a time like this, if aliens were to come here, we'd be able to fight them off militarily because, you know, we're the American military, the biggest military, But unfortunately, it's run by people who want the aliens to come here. What does that mean to you? I think we all know it. You know it. I know it. The government is run by aliens or alien sympathizers.
All right, let me make this clear for the folks at home. So you're telling me that aliens will come down to Earth, kill the human race, and it was because of our government being aliens themselves or alien sympathizers. Is that correct?
That's precisely what I'm saying, Zach. And probably most of these people out here listening to this podcast right now are thinking, wow, this guy doesn't know anything. This is stupid, idiotic, and there's no evidence for it. But I'll tell you what. When the aliens come down, if we don't get on this right now, it'll be too late. It'll be too late for the human race and the American people.
All right, guys, you heard it first on Zach's podcast with Marty Cummings. Thank you, Marty, for being here. So here are the facts. Voyagers 1 and 2, Earth's coordinates. Our government, run by aliens or alien sympathizers. Aliens are going to find these coordinates. They're going to come down to Earth, armed and dangerous. The American people have to be ready. They have to be safe. God bless. And don't listen to anyone that will deny this truth, because there most likely could be aliens themselves. Have a good night. Zach's podcast.